Also a Trump presidency concern, GPA's anticipation of a global rise in oil prices is the reason your household power rates could rise as much as $14 a month. This from Guam Power Authority's General Manager, John Beneventi, who says this spike in power payments could be seen as early as February in the new year. Your power bill could be even higher in the new year. GPA says it's because the global price of oil is also going up. John Beneventi, the general manager of Guam Power Authority, says this potential rate hike is based on trends in the global market. But should the island of Guam bear the burden based on naturally fluctuating crude oil prices? Beneventi seems to think so.
So for an average residential customer that consumes 1,000 kilowatt hours, because everyone has differences, but for an average, it's a total 8.1% increase in the total bill, or related to $14.76 on the bill.
Beneventi says that with so many volatile variables, GPA has no choice but to ask for higher prices. Yet the question still remains, why $14 and why now?
Fuel oil prices has been creeping up since February of this year. And more especially, the OPEC countries have been working together to try and cut production to increase prices on the global market. So this is impacting everyone throughout the world. GPA recovers its costs from the levelized fuel adjustment clause, and files an adjustment if necessary every 6 months. So therefore, we're filing it we'll be filing it by December 15 to the PUC, and at the end, the PUC will review this and make a decision by sometime in January as to what rate we're going to charge beginning February 1st.
Since 2014, oil prices have been dropping, and GPA says they've reflected this with their own price drop as well. Similarly, PNC reported that in fiscal year 2014, GPA's revenue has decreased as a result. The Levelized Energy Adjustment Clause, or the LEAC, determines the kilowatts per hour rate, which adjusts every 6 months. GPA is advocating for an increase for a just-in-case global price hike, stating, quote, if the fuel oil does track to $54 per barrel, an under-recovery rate of about 17.7 million is anticipated, end quote. GPA is still recovering from that 41% decrease in 2014.
Now that price is based on a benchmark, because you cannot buy oil if it's not based on the market benchmark, which is called a platogram. So that benchmark now is what we is what we pay them on. So they themselves have no control over that price. It's really the market. The market influences what the benchmarks are.
NASDAQ revealed that the global oil market crash occurred around 2014, with some companies contributing to the crash due to unforeseen factors, such as hostile environments in the Middle East and a surplus of oil from Saudi Arabia flooding the market. Beneventi says the likelihood of the price going up to $14 is still up to the Public Utilities Commission. Rise in your power bill is still a major possibility. Either way, the Public Utilities Commission will ultimately decide on the price adjustment by the start of the new year. The PUC is typically scheduled to meet the last Thursday of every month, and you can read the full resolution online at pacificnewscenter.com.